I mean, even if had there been some direct qualification, I wouldn't have regretted anything because for me today the goal was to try and go for that gold. Yes, there were some missed opportunities that could have been converted. Starting from day one in the long jump, I missed out. I jumped 7:28, so there I've jumped much further before. Shot put, I got a personal best. High jump, I missed 222 by a whisker in my first two attempts. I had really good attempts. उसके बाद hurdles I ran a personal best. I was happy with that. Pole vault again, a bar here and there would have made the difference. Javelin, my first throw was really good. I think it was I was on par for a big personal best. I that was around 57, 58, but I fouled. So a lot of things could have gone. So I mean, very could have, should have, but in the end, before the 1500, it all came down to uh, there was a 10-second differential between me and the gold medalist, and the person who had to finish third, I had to beat him by 2 seconds, and then the person who finished fourth, he had to beat me by 2 seconds, something like that. So in the end, I had the opportunity to either play safe and try and go behind the bronze medalist guy and just make sure that I secure that medal, or try and get that 10-second lead and see if I can challenge for the gold. And I made the decision that that's what I want to do. I want to challenge for that gold. In the end, I missed by 3 seconds. That's the difference between gold and silver, 16 points, 3 seconds, and that's the same difference between silver and bronze, which is 16 points. So in championships meets, I think it's more about just going for that medal and trying to win a medal for the country, and less about what could have been done, should have been done. So I'm very happy with at least the fact that I was able to secure something for 22, I think, and that was my personal best. And since then, I've never got a personal best, so I was very happy with that because it came in very clutch. The first two events after day one, it was I was really in a hole. I dug deep for myself, and I was really struggling. And then my first two throws was also really bad in the shot put. But then somehow I was able to summon up, all the courage that I had in the third throw. I just went for it, and luckily, went past the line, and I got a personal best. So that made a big deal for me, and that just changed the momentum because then going into the high jump, I had that confidence that I can do something good today, and then things just turned. But then the next morning, hurdles, like you pointed out, it's one of those technical events. And unfortunately, in front of me, the heat before me, Yuma, who was the gold medal, I mean, he was challenging for the gold medal. He would have definitely won a gold medal if not for that fall, but he fell while warming up for the hurdles. He seriously injured his neck. And in spite of that, the Japanese guy, he continued through the events and he decided not to run the 15, but before that he did every event, and kudos to him for the fact that he was trying to push through, and that really gave me some sort of motivation that what if he can do it with that injury, then I can at least challenge for a gold medal, and all I have to do is try and run fast. So the hurdles, I think that was the turning point for me. And then since I saw him fall, I said, okay, I the first thing I need to do is not fall and just make sure I complete so that at least I can secure a medal. And then the personal best was just cherry on top of the cake. So then it just progressed.